Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win, or you find a way to lose. Okay, big fight weekend coming up. Big fight weekend, man. Just Clarissa Shields and Savannah Marshall is a huge fight. I mean, amazing fight. But there's too many fights going on, man. I mean, I guess the times are deconflicted somewhat, but you're talking about just trying to squeeze a whole lot, man, into a small space. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's just stupid fight scheduling. I understand Clarissa Shields and Marshall, it's kind of not their fault when they're trying to, jostle these fights around. I get it that it's just not a lot of, there aren't many openings, as far as airtime and, venues and everything else. You almost have to take what you can get, especially when you're trying to reset a fight card. But, this weekend you got Shields and Marshall. Then you got Wilder Helenius. That's huge. That's a pay-per-view fight. Then you got Haney and Kambosos. That's going to be huge on ESPN. Then you got, I don't know who the hell Liam Paro and Brock Jarvis is. I don't even care who they are. But that's going to be on the zone. And, it's good, could create a little bit of competition. But it's just really unfortunate, man. Really unfortunate. So what exactly are we getting, right? So a guy like me, I know for a fact I'm gonna watch Shields and Marshall, right? That shouldn't conflict with Deontay Wilder and Helenius because the time difference. So that works for me. But when it comes to Haney and Kambosos, Wilder and Helenius, if with Wilder and Helenius, if that fight is going good, I may not be toggling back and forth between Haney Kambosos and Wilder and Helenius, And to be honest with you, Haney Kambosos, nobody's watching that fight over Wilder Helenius. The only reason why Haney Kambosos may survive as far as competing against Wilder Helenius is because Wilder Helenius is on pay-per-view, and at that price point, a lot of people are laughing at it. I don't think it's a laughable price point. I think Wilder has kind of earned that position, and I think there are a lot of people who are going to support Wilder and going to buy his pay-per-view. At the same time, a lot of Wilder's fans and diehard fans. Hey, I'm about to be as real as I could possibly be, all right? A lot of Wilder's diehard fans, when it comes to supporting their boy, they're looking at that pay-per-view and they're saying, you know what? This $74 pay-per-view price point, it's not a problem. They're not worried about it. Okay? I'm going to tell you why they're not worried about it. They're going to watch it. They're going to watch that fight. They're not worried about that. Let me tell you right now. The diehard Deontay Wilder fans, the price point for his fight could be $999. It could be that. And I'm just being honest. His diehard fans, his ride or dies, they're going to watch it. They're going to support him. Right there with that damn Fire Stick on a legal stream. You understand? So they're going to watch the Wilder fight. They don't care about that price point of $74 because it doesn't affect them because they're going to be illegally streaming it or they're going to be there with their Fire Stick. And you know what? It's all about in boxing, finding a way to win or finding a way to lose. And doesn't nobody that I know want to lose no damn $75 for no boxing match anymore. At the end of the day, though, I do believe these guys need to be supported. So I'm going to be watching the fight. Just know I'm going to be watching the fight. And, hey, even if the fight was $2,000, I'd be watching it. So I just think the $75 is it's not bad if you can't go to the fight in person, But damn, $74. But I think people should support him, I know for me and the diehard fans, we're definitely true boxers, boxing fans, we're going to find a way to watch that fight and find a way to win and save our $74.99. But that's a big fight. That's a big fight. I actually think Wilder and his fight with Haney is going to overshadow everything going on this weekend. Only reason Shields and Marshall survives is because that's a pretty big deal. And the UK is going to support Marshall, but there's no conflict in the times. Haney Kambosos, that's going to be a good fight, man. I just don't think Kambosos is going to come in there and lay down. Kambosos is going to fight. I mean, let's understand this. George Kambosos has a mattress on the floor in the gym. The man sleeping on the gym floor. Now, all of that's fine. All of that's great. If you don't let your hands go and you let Devin keep tying you up and you don't fight out of that and make him pay, punch him, throw elbows, headbutt him, shove him, throw him down, whatever you got to do. Because Devin Haney's going to do the same thing. Bing, 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 grab. You know what I'm saying? Bing, 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 grab. Jab, grab. Fall in, grab. Fall in, bump him. Hit him with a short hook, uppercut, roll out, jab, jab, get to the safe zone again. That's all he's going to do. But it's for Kambosos to say, you know what, I'm going to nullify that. I'm going to negate all that. And I'm going to do that by just not giving an F. You know what I'm saying? That's what he has to do. He's got to go in there and make Donna Devin Haney. But if he doesn't do that, he's going to lose again. Okay, then Devin Haney will go with the horrible deal. Talk about no Vaseline. He's going to go out here, then Top Rank's going to force him in third fight and that third fight's going to probably be against Lomachenko. They don't want Haney they didn't want Haney to come over there and win those belts and just go back over to the zone. No, they want Haney to come over there, win those belts, and then they want Lomachenko to come and take those belts off Haney because ESPN wants to make sure they keep all of those belts with them. That's what they want. They're not making this easy for Devin Haney. Okay? But with Deontay Wilder and Haney, I'm going to go with Wilder on that one. It's a tough fight, but I'm going to go with Wilder. I just think, like I've said in other videos, Wilder's going to come in there. He's talking about showing his new tricks out of his tool bag. He's got tricks in his tool bag, and he's going to show us some new tricks. And, for that reason, I think the fight's going to be super competitive. But if Wilder was just saying, I'm going to try to catch a body on my record and talking what we're accustomed to him talking, now he's talking like Malik Scott now and shit. I don't really like that. But we'll see how he looks this Saturday because, let's be honest, doesn't matter what anyone feels about the first Fury fight, second Fury fight. Excuse me. I don't edit yawns out because I'm human. Or how anyone feels about the third Tyson Fury fight, right? Tyson Fury took a lot out of Deontay Wilder. Okay? It doesn't matter what you think. I'm not saying anyone's right, anyone's wrong. What I'm saying is that takes a lot out of a person. And Deontay Wilder in that last fight, what that reminded me of is guys in MMA where they're in a situation where they can't win. Their leg is locked, their arm bar is there, they're in a chokehold, and they just won't tap out. Break my leg, break my arm. If you want to beat me, you're going to have to break something or kill me. Choke me out. And I've seen MMA fighters, they just won't tap out. They won't nothing. They get the shit broken. They get choked out, and then they come in there trying to resuscitate their asses. Deontay Wilder in that third fight, that's kind of what he did was equivalent to that. I have nothing left to give, and damn, he almost, no joke, I got beat to death. So we'll see what happens when he gets there with Helenius. He's sparred, upwards of, 600 rounds. Don't think that's good either, getting beat in your head like that before going into a fight after you're coming off for 3 fights where you got, the hell beat out of you in those fights. So we'll see. But I'm rooting for Wilder. I like his story, coming here fighting. No matter what you think about Wilder either. This man started boxing for his daughter. Look what he's done, all right? So I think we should root for him because of that. No matter what you think about him and making excuses and all that, what he's done, the reason why he started, what he was able to achieve, that's commendable. Shields and Savannah Marshall, you know, we'll see. Like I said, I just did a video about this, so I'm not going to get into it. But that's a toss-up fight. Looking forward to it. But when they're planning these fights for the year, this is where they have so many conferences in boxing. Referees, sanctioning bodies, promoters are there, managers are there. All these guys are there powwowing. All these guys are there building. You know what I mean? Why don't these promoters get together and with other promoters at a conference and sit down and deconflict fight schedules, or you know, kind of say, okay, these are the days we have, and let's sort out dates, you know, and try to do better planning. Again, I understand Shields and Marshall, it's kind of not much that can be done. I understand there's limited venues, depending on the magnitude of the fight. You probably need something a bit larger. They got other sporting events going on that can utilize those venues, whether it's an indoor or outdoor arena, field, whatever it is. But I just think with better planning, better communication, they can deconflict some of this and make necessary refinements to give us a more effective schedule. But at the end of the day, I guess we'll adjust fire and we'll make it work, because that's what we do. But I just think for this weekend, that's a whole lot of fighting, which I'm excited about, but that's a whole lot of me going back and forth, trying to figure out, you know, which one to fight, which fight to watch. And that's where you can end up missing something, and I don't like that. But I don't know. I just think I always think they can plan better. But we know communication isn't that good in boxing, because nobody said nothing about Ben with that damn test, did they? Until they had to. So I don't expect to see communication getting any better. But anyway, man, just want to bring that to you about this weekend. That's what's going on. They got a couple big fights, all on the same day, some around the same time. It sucks, but you guys kind of know what you want to watch, and I guess you will. I know what I'm watching. Marshalls and Shields, and then if I got to pick up the other two, I'm going with Wilder and Hellenius, man, and we'll kind of see we'll kind of see if we can kind of go back and forth with the Haney Cambosos, but hopefully they're all at different times, man, and that will make it really easy. But that being said, y'all keep cool. This is what's up for this weekend. I just think it's stupid fight scheduling, but it is what it is. Shout out to everybody, all 7 continents, veterans, people supporting me. You guys keep safe. I'm in the breeze.